drugs just make you sleepy. Sometimes the booze just makes you mean. Sometimes the universe just hates you. Sometimes your edge just isn't keen. They say the map is not the country. They say the customer is always king. They say everybody loves a winner, but I don't know a goddamn thing. Sometimes you don't make any money. Sometimes nobody seems to care. Sometimes you're howling in the darkness. Sometimes life just isn't fair. They say to always keep on moving. They say if you don't swim, you'll drown. They say if you're not winning, then you're losing. And if you're not headed up, then you're going down. Sometimes you simply can't be social. Sometimes getting up's the best you can do. Sometimes you can't activate your empathy. Sometimes all you are is blue. They say to watch the bigger picture. They say to always plan ahead. They say you sometimes have to suffer. And when that's over, you'll be dead. Consider this my call to action. I could be right, I could be wrong. Sometimes I wish I cared more what they say, but I'm just trying to find the song.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Music and Mimosas. Today I have All Through the Night. How are you guys doing today?
We're great.
We're great.
Good. Happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Really appreciate it. So I noticed that you guys are performing as a duo today. Is that your typical lineup?
It's a lot depending on the venue and the occasion that we're performing. Sometimes we do like more intimate singer-songwriter things where it's usually just the two of us, but we also play as a full band with up to 4 people with fiddle and drums.
Very nice, very nice. And how long have you guys been playing?
We started playing in August of 2021.
Wow.
So that's what it says on our t-shirts anyway. So.
Yeah, so it must be true, I think. So about 3 years, I think.
Okay, so pretty recent in a way,
Yeah.
but still enough to where it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Where and how often do you guys perform?
We play around Colorado. We're trying to get out even more and play in more places. We play really
Yesterday at Fracco's in Littleton. We played the week before that. Where did we play?
we played for the Denver Art Society.
We played at Denver Art Society.
super fun.
Week before that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We played at the Stampede Saloon in Chugwater, Wyoming. A little bit before that.
That was super fun.
Oh, we played at the late lamented Golden Moon and Golden in there somewhere too. But yeah, we play. I don't know. We play about once a week. Really, it seems to me. Sometimes more, sometimes less.
That's very fun. Very nice. What would you say are some of your insights on the Colorado Denver music?
There's a lot of bluegrass, but there's a lot of diversity out there too, and there's a lot of great small venues doing a lot to host live music and especially give young bands their start, and it's can be really great to go out and support that. We love doing that.
Very awesome.
Are you gonna?
Yeah, well, I think there's like what people are looking for out there is, I kind of hesitate to use the word, but like kind of authenticity, like a humanness. They want to see real people play real instruments, and I mean there's a ton of bluegrass in Colorado, but like there's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I've had a few, rappers, R&B singers, here from Denver that are just, they feel the same. Like, oh yeah, there's a lot of this or that, but I feel like from what I've been noticing doing the show, it's like there's a lot of diversity, like you said. So,
I mean,
for sure.
There's like a lot of punk bands.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of country now too.
Yeah, a lot of country, fair amount of metal.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking on that, I said that kind of weird. Are there any local artists that inspire you guys?
Yeah, we've been so lucky to meet a lot of great people around. One thing that happens in Denver a lot specifically is promoters will put multi-bill shows together. So you immediately get kind of thrown in and you get to meet cool people. So I think one of our favorite acts right now, White Rose Motor Oil, a duo. They're pretty awesome. And
we went and saw At the Water Tower night before last, Friday night. We went and saw a band called At the Water Tower that's really, really excellent.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Are there any songs that you guys would really say that really hits home with you guys with any of those artists, or even just yourselves too?
That's so hard to narrow down. We also, last night, we went and saw some local singer-songwriters, and
local to Longmont.
Some Colorado singer-songwriters, and actually I think most of them were transplants to Colorado, like each of us were, and we got to sit, and a lot of them talked about their journey of coming back to Colorado and kind of getting a foothold in the music scene. So people like last night we heard Angel Corsi and King Orchard and Ingrid Abbottson, I think that's her last name, and they all have these great stories that these great songs with stories that tell about what it's like to be a musician around here and help build community and I think solidarity when you listen to them. So yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah, short answer. Yeah, like all of the people that we're meeting and getting to listen to have stuff that we can be like, oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's honestly pretty nice though. Yeah. So I do know that you play the cello. Like, is there anything that really inspired the cello?
My mom. I started the violin in 3rd grade, and I loved it, and I played it all the time, but I wasn't very good at it. So she asked she asked my orchestra teacher if there was an easier instrument to listen to, and so they switched me to the cello.
Okay.
So, yeah, and it's a fun instrument to have in a band because you can cover a lot of ground with it. A lot of time I play bass type things, but I can also play melodies, and it's much easier to carry than a big giant full size bass.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I was honestly listening to you when you were playing the performance today, and honestly, that cello really does like add such a beauty to your guys' music, and I just want to really say
thanks.
Sounds
Thanks,
really
Allie.
pretty.
Thanks so much.
Of course.
Thanks.
And I know you play the guitar. Like, is there any reason that like brought you to playing the guitar?
I started playing guitar when I was about 20, I want to say. My roommate had one, and like I wanted to play too, and like he had this book of Bob Dylan songs, and like we'd like go and buy like a 12-pack of beer and like play through this book of Dylan songs. Went from Blonde on Blonde through Desire, if you know your Dylan. It's from about 65 to about 76, maybe 75, and we just we'd play them until we were both too cowardly to sing, of course, back in those days, a long time ago. But I guess that's what got me. I had like friends who were playing music, and I wanted to play music too, and like I actually started on the harmonica, but my roommate's dog howled every time I played the harmonica, so I had to give that one up.
I love how you started with like some of the hardest guitar parts to play, right? Like Dylan's not your typical 3 chords, and
no, they're not super. I'll tell you what though. I mean, his rhythm is like a little erratic sometimes, so it maybe wasn't the best thing for that.
Wow, starting with Bob Dylan though, like she said, that's challenging. So, are there any new upcoming shows that you guys are like super excited about?
Yeah, I mean it seems like we're getting to add new opportunities to the calendar all the time, but in August we're getting to support a really great band from my hometown back in New York State. They're coming in, they're going to be at Lost Lake, and we get to open for them August 15th. And then we have some cool shows coming up locally at the Mercury in September and at HQ in October. And then lots of other fun stuff around. So
we'll be at Cherry Creek Farmers Market a couple of times. We're going to play at a place called Ein Prosit up in Avon, Colorado in a couple of weeks. So
yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Speaking on that note, is there anything else that you guys like to tell the audience before we sign off?
Yeah, well, before that, first of all, thank you.
Yeah.
Allie, thank you, Seth, behind the scenes. Thank you for having us here. Thanks for being such a great outlet and venue for local artists and musicians. We'd love for you to check us out. Our website is a link to everything. We're allthroughthenightband.com, but we're on all the socials. We have lots of stuff on Spotify, and we don't have a date yet for the latest recording that we just did, but if you like Breakthrough Seminar, which is one of the songs we played today, that'll be up on there shortly. And probably Instagram is the best place to go for everything that we have. So
yeah, I feel like
stay up to date on performances and what we have coming out and stuff.
All Through the Night Band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
Well, thank you again guys for coming on. Honestly, really honored having you guys here. I really appreciate hearing the cello in my apartment. It was very nice.
Thanks.
All right, and thank you guys for coming on and seeing the show. Everyone have a great Sunday, and cheers.
Cheers.
Was lost before I met you, then I was almost gone. Things will change but stayed the same. So much for moving on. Problems I like to blame, ones I try to share. Mine again for a little while, you don't even care. But the birds still sound the same, the dog still whines at night. Cry sometimes and wonder why. I hope we'll be alright. But I wake up every morning, 'cause that's what I'm supposed to do. It's nothing like I pictured here. I'll keep looking for you. A year is such a long time to keep a ghost alive. Find myself still looking round, want you on my side. I wish this was a love song that's sad and somehow sweet. It's never what you wanted though, at least not from me. The birds still sound the same, the dog still whines at night. I cry sometimes and wonder why. I hope we'll be alright. But I wake up every morning, 'cause that's what I'm supposed to do. It's nothing like I pictured here. I'll keep looking for you. That's what I'm supposed to do. It's nothing like I pictured here. I'll keep looking